Hello there, everyone. Welcome back to some more Let's Play Tales of Iron. In the last episode, we made it to Greenwart, who I am assuming is the final boss of the game. And he beat us into the ground. For that matter, many other opponents beat us into the ground in the last episode. Taking massive hits from some of these foes. Especially because our armor isn't suited to dealing with not frogs, and we ended up fighting a few not frogs last episode right at the very end. Our brother, in particular, encased in... One second. Our brother encased in... How do I put my weapon away? There we go. In machinery. And the shaman boss as well. I was really negative. Is the best way to phrase it, I suppose, or cast what I'm about to say, the last episode, in a more positive light. And I want to talk about that for a bit, while we double all the way back to the Crimson Fort before this final battle. And we're going to talk a little bit about Tales of Iron together, before we come back here to fight Greenwart. It's been 3 weeks since I last played this game. Today is May 13th, Friday the 13th, 2022. And I haven't played this game since about mid-April, I think was the last time I played the game. And I had to put down the game for a little bit because I was being overly negative on it. And I wasn't sure why I was so upset with the game. I've been dying to most of the things in the game. Most encounters in the game have killed me repeatedly earlier on. Battles against the grubs, battles against... I've died to every single boss at least once. Probably closer to 2 or 3 times. And I wasn't sure why it suddenly began to bother me now. And then, it did. It occurred to me that on screen... I started dying about in episode 6, I think is what it was. Episode 6 or 7. And even then, I might have died only once or so to a boss. And was able to quickly learn the boss's pattern and still win. That stopped being the case about in episode, I think it was like, well, the episode after that, or episode, the one before the last one. What episode am I on? I think this is episode 10. 10 or 11. And I had not expected to do as well as I had been doing. And the fact that I was doing so well meant that when the time finally... Oh God. Okay. When the time finally arrived, where I began to die to the new bosses that I had not fought, and I wasn't dying as often, I thought I had... beaten my rut of just not being good at the game, or a more proper thing to say would be that I thought my skill had improved dramatically, as had my reaction time. And, well, that wasn't the case. And then I became disheartened that I was going to die to these bosses over and over again on screen. And if I begin... When I record a Let's Play, and I'm doing very well in it, a part of me wants to keep that Let's Play going as a thematic story type of game, like this one has been. We haven't been dying a whole lot, so the immersion isn't broken by us doing so. And I really liked it. And so now we're in parts of the game where Tim doesn't know the boss's attack patterns. I gotta learn them. And they're going to beat us into the ground a bit. I shouldn't be so upset, and I'm not going to be if Greenwart beats me like 50 times. But I do apologize, because that can really be a big detriment to the viewers, you guys, enjoying the games as well. There's no reason for me to have you guys be disappointed in listening to me talk about the game because I'm getting upset that difficult encounters, the most difficult encounters in the game, the very final portion of the game, is beating me. That's what it's supposed to do. If this was easier than the beginning other portions I've done, this wouldn't be a challenge, and I would be upset because of that as well. Now, I've thought quite a bit about going back to the Crimson Fort, and the reason why we didn't do it earlier in the last episode, at all in the last episode, is because thematically, we were leading the charge against the frogs, and I felt like if we were to double back the Crimson Fort, that's really going to break that immersion. We should charge the frogs, we have the upper hand, and chase them while they're looks like they're being defeated, and push the fight into their territory. But realistically, we should go back to the Crimson Fort. And the reason for this is because we've got, I think, all the food necessary to eat one more time. I think. To get my max life up, which might let me take a second or third hit from Greenwort right before the end of the game. Finally, we did also earn, I think, a few more blacksmithing plans. So I'd like to see what we can craft. Then we're going to come back here. I'm not going to do any more exploring, even though a part of me really wants to. We're going to come back here and try to beat Greenwort. This episode may be the Greenwort episode where the only thing I'm doing is fighting him. And I think the game will let me continue afterwards. I think they added like a boss arena at the very end of the game. And we can see what that's like too. If we have some time, we can put the last statue in its place as well. And we can maybe explore some more of the gassy areas in the game that require the gas mask, which we didn't get to right now. This is, of course, all assuming that the Frog Village is indeed the final part of the game, which I think it is. We can go with the thoughts that my brother is sieging Greenworts, and he is busy repulsing rats at the moment. And that doesn't make a whole lot of sense, because you would need a gas mask to exist in that area, and rats don't have them, so... Well, we're gonna pretend that something of the sort is happening anyway. Or maybe our brother is running amok in their area, causing them trouble as well. Alright, so the first thing we're going to do is eat. By the way, thank you all very much. The entire series is being well received up on my channel. Thank you, guys. And I think at least 2 of you have picked up the game after watching me play it. Isn't it great? The combat is really rewarding when you do well in it. I had been worried that the signaling of the enemy's attacks might make this a bit easy, but because if you mess up the distance to dodge, or even the type of defense you're using, you can take massive damage from it, and it doesn't feel too bad. I do kind of wish the inventory system was done a little differently to make it have a bit more variety in the types of weapons and gear you'll be using. But, well, it doesn't really detract from the game too much. We're going to visit our chef brother first. Hello, chef. Yep, I think we've got everything. We do! This looks like a... Well, it looks like some sort of giant burger here with fries. That looks delicious.
A traditional Moletown burger. It had an unusual texture, but it was hearty fare.
Thank you, Geralt. Alright, and that is the last of the foods I think we'll be able to eat. Let's see if the gear we can create is any better than what I'm currently wielding. We did really well last episode, all things considered, that it was the first time I was encountering some of those battles. I think I was also very disappointed with when I didn't save the game and had to redo most of those fights, but I don't think we lost them the second, any of those, the battles up until my brother battle. Oh, we don't have any blueprints. Okay, I thought we did. Oh, crap. I thought we did. Alright, so this is the best gear I've got, then. Or rather, it's not, right? We do have better gear. But it's frog gear. I don't think I'm willing to use frog gear. I definitely don't want to. I don't want to go up to heavyweight. Let's see really quick. What's our armor? Could almost go back down to the lightweight resistance. I don't know how comfortable I am losing more defense, though. How much frog resistance was this one? Oh, we lose a bit of frog resistance now. I guess we're keeping our current gear, then. Yeah, I don't want to lose any more damage, either. We'll keep our hammer. We can pay one more visit to Longtail Village and see if they have any more blueprints for sale there, since we do have 900. We have 99 bits and 99 iron. And if they don't have anything new there, then we're back to Greenwort. I can't think of any other quests that we haven't completed. Oh, we're taking the boat apparently all over the... Oh, did I go to the Frog Village again? If we went to the Frog Village, we'll stay at the Frog Village. I don't remember where I went. I think I went back to the... Actually, judging from what we're seeing here, it's the Frog Village. Alright, then it's Greenwort time. Let's do this. So let's save the game and our equipment again. And push on. Yeah, I'm always humbled when people mention that they pick up a game because they've watched me play it. I really want to make sure that the games I play on my channel are ones that you guys find enjoyable to watch and ones that I have a lot of fun playing. I also try to make sure that I upload games that might not have gotten a lot of screen time in the past, or are no longer popular, at least not as popular as they once had been. There's been a few exceptions to those rules, but by far and large, that's the case. So I'm really glad that you guys have been enjoying this one. I've enjoyed playing it. And now that, of course, it's been 3 weeks since I last played, I'm going to be really rusty. Let's see, how do I swing a weapon, by the way? Okay, that's swing what this puts away. Right, okay, that puts it away. Not your buttons, Tim. Oh my goodness. We're gonna get the snot kicked out of me several times here. I definitely want to play through this game again, not on screen, but I want to record like this. The sound effects are absolutely wonderful for this game. Looks like there's something secret, or should be, under... Because I see more boards down below there. Below our feet at the moment. But we can't get down there. I remember being kind of disappointed that Greenwort is indeed like some sort of evil frog. Based on what Geralt was saying when we were fighting against him. I was hoping it was some sort of never-ending war of aggression between the rats and frogs, and that the frogs were retaliating against the rats for the atrocities they did in the past. Maybe under the leadership of our father, for example. Only, you know, so they're attacking us in the same way we had attacked them. And indeed, I remember attacking, I think, some of their civilians when I had the opportunity to do so. So, Tim at least wants Redgi to go down that same path. Never-ending war between these two races. Right, pistol, sticking with our pistol. I think you guys have pointed out that it was kind of silly for me to not use frog weapons or armor, that we should absolutely be using the best gear we've got, that it's kind of foolish for me not to. Like, realistically, we really should use the weapons at our disposal. But, man, I've been really thrilled that we've gotten to the end of the game without, for the most part, or not without, but trying to use them very sparingly. I can see Redgi not wanting to wield them because the frogs killed our family. And indeed, right, we're about to lose my brother to what's up ahead as well. Unless he's already dead, and we have to do the rest of this fight without him. I am surprised their shaman was doing this type of technology. I would love to see more of this world. More games set in this universe. It would be absolutely fantastic. Or other DLCs made for it so we could experiment with different builds or what have you. Alright, well, this is it, everyone. So this was their proving arena. And we defeated our brother here. Let's save the game at this bench. And try this again. Now, everyone, I don't remember what the fight was like, because it's been a few weeks. And I don't remember how to play the game very well, because it's been a few weeks. So let's hope we do well here. We're not gonna. But let's see if we can beat him. In this episode. If we don't beat him, after like 40 minutes, we'll stop, and I'll pick up the game again a different day. And I apologize in advance for the amount of times I die, but we're going to keep all of it on screen. Similar to what I did when I had finally beat the Radiance in Hollow Knight. That was really difficult, and I think it took me 45 minutes to eventually be able to defeat it. And I wasn't able to beat it the first time I encountered the final boss.
Even in the frog slime and its stench of death, it felt good to be fighting with his brother at his side.
Hitting buttons, everyone. That's all we got. Yeah, they do not give you a lot of time to react. It's also been a while.
No, Redgi wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frogs had taken from him, his father, his friend, his kingdom. They wouldn't take his brother. And they wouldn't take him.
No, Geralt, they're going to do that. That's exactly what they're going to do. Because we're out of healing items and he comboed me. Yeah! Good job, Green Wart. We're gonna hear that a lot. We're gonna hear that a lot. We're gonna hear that a lot today. Whoa, that was lucky. Oh, wrong button, Tim.
No, Redgi wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frogs had taken from him, his father, his friend, his kingdom. They wouldn't take his
Too far away,
brother.
Tim. It's too far away.
And they wouldn't take him.
I love his voice. I can't remember what the gun button is at the moment. Wow. Oh man, wow, he does so much damage in Berserk mode. What the freak is my gun, by the way? I couldn't remember what the button was at all during the fight. Stop, get away, Redgi, from the bench. That's not it. There it is. Okay, it's Y. I kept hitting all my other buttons. At least I remember to use poison at the very final form. Tim. I think it's pointless for us to heal in his final form. We won't get a chance to do so. And nope, we'll try. Even though I'm losing to his first form.
No, she wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frogs had taken from him. His father, his friend, his kingdom. They wouldn't take his brother. And they wouldn't take him.
Nope, Geralt, you're wrong. This is what that one boss in the graveyard had done to me. I died to him like 25 times. I just could not figure out what to do to beat him. He's just... When I fall into a rut and I fail to block or dodge, it happens several times in a row, and we can't really recover from that. So, I think if we're doing really poorly in the first form, we may as well just quit and try it again. Trying to hit him is so annoying. Let's try this again. I don't like that the boss can just dodge whatever it wants, and I'm not allowed to get hits on it at certain points. I have to hope that after he attacks, the game will let me attack him in retaliation. That's so annoying, game designers. Why are you doing that? Let me hit him instead of having him do the instant leap away. He's not the hero. He's not the player character. That's me. I should be the one allowed to do that because that's what I do, not the boss. When is he vulnerable, game? When is he vulnerable?
Even in the frog slime and its stench of death, it felt good to be fighting with his brother at his side.
I'm dying with him hit him once, good. That's the wrong thing too. But I couldn't dodge past him. Nope.
No, Redgi wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frogs had taken from him, his father, his friend, his kingdom. They wouldn't take his brother, and they wouldn't take him.
Okay, so I have to attack him when he after he attacks me. Nope, messed that up. Right now is when I do it. Get him. No dodge! Oh, thank God. It's really a shame that it takes so long to get to that form, because that form does so much damage. That's the most important one that you need to learn. I didn't fire my gun at all during that fight, though I was using my poisons a bit more. Let's try this again. Maybe we could just gun him down in final form. Nope. Great way to start that, Tim. Great to start that. Man, I can't tell when he does the circle. I instinctively think he's going to leap towards me, and that he doesn't sometimes. He just jumps straight up. It's smart, but it's really annoying. Nope, and there, because I didn't react super quickly. Took another hit there. Nope. Nope. Just might as well let's let him kill me. We took too much damage. We don't have a prayer of beating him in the third, of trying to even begin to learn how he acts in the third stage, if I'm taking so much damage in the first. Oh my god! It's so annoying. I used the poison, and it doesn't matter that I've wasted it. Attack endlessly, Tim.
No, but you wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frogs had taken from him. His father, his friend, his kingdom.
He gets dizzy now.
They wouldn't take his brother. And they wouldn't take him.
He's not tired yet. And again. And now he's tired. Dodge. Dodge a second time. And now he's tired. Get hits in. Block. Roll. Hit him once. Run away. We gotta dodge twice. First time. Second time. Now he's tired. Get him. Thought I blocked it. Oh my god. Dead. Good job. Good job. Greenwort defended his home from the evil rats. Just gotta do it again. Using the gun on its final form, I think, is the best use of it. Block. Good job, Tim. And then charge. Good. Yeah, my brother, I'm gonna need you to do the damage here because he's very difficult in the first and third stages. Enter his second form.
No.
My brother dies.
Redgi wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frogs had taken from him. His father.
Block.
His friend.
Roll under.
His kingdom.
Now we have 2 dodges to do.
They wouldn't take him.
First one.
And they wouldn't take him.
Second one. Use the poison. Hit him 4 times. Dodge out of the way. Block. First dodge. Second dodge. He's tired. 4 hits. 1, 2, 3, 4. Woo! Dodge away. He's gonna throw the... Nope, he's not gonna throw the thing. That's the first. There's the second. Get him. Lock. Ooh, Tim took a hit there. First dodge. Second dodge. Heal. Ooh. I can't tell when he's going to do... I don't know which swing he's doing. And there's no way I can dodge that attack. I can't tell if he's going straight up to hit me with the just a tongue, or if he's swinging. As far as I'm concerned, it's a random choice he makes, and I'm guessing the defense incorrectly each time. Nope. Yep. And so the issue there is that I make the decision to attack him. That was the wrong decision to make. And he's already in I'm going to hit you with my shield mode. No, Tim, that was almost a bad thing to do. Stage 2's about to start. Or it would have had you been able to hit him.
No, that you wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frogs had taken from him. His father, his friend, his kingdom. They wouldn't take his brother. And they wouldn't take him.
I like that move a lot that he does. That looks and sounds great. Mistimed that attack. Here comes the two attacks now. 1, 2. I think you get him 5 times this time. Nope, just 4. Yeah, what do I do there? Nope, wrong decision, Tim. Wrong decision. Wrong decision again. Wrong decision. Everything I do is the wrong thing. Every single thing I do is the wrong thing. When I think I should attack him, nope, I should be running. When I think he's not going to do the swing, that's when he does the swing. Every time. Every time. We'll lose him 10 more times. The second form I have down. The first form is tricky. Because I don't know when I'm allowed to attack him in this form. Like, it feels like that's the only surefire time I can take a swing. So if I attack him right there, he attacks me. He attacks me with a ability I have to dodge. So I'm not gonna risk it. Should be safe. There. That's the one hit I get. big risk there, Tim. Thankfully, if you don't parry those attacks, having your shield out still prevents you from taking damage. You just don't stun him in retaliation. Good. Stage 2?
No. Reggie wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frogs had taken from him. His father, his friend,
First attack.
his kingdom.
Second attack.
They wouldn't take
Stage
his
1,
brother.
2,
And
3.
they wouldn't take him.
Fourth, he hits me. Block. Under. Hit him once. Back up. Oh god, Tim, that was super lucky. That's the first one of them. Second one. I think only 3 this time. 2, 3. Yep. Block, but that's acceptable. First. Second. Poison. 1, 2, 3. Block. Under. Hit him. Third form. I wish I could save the game at this point. I really wish I could, because now we lose in just a minute. Yep, wrong thing. I thought he was leaping up into the air. Okay, at least we hit him. Oh, this is annoying. All right, 9 more times. Ooh, Tim, that was dangerous. You took a swing at him there. That's... I hate that I'm not allowed to attack him. Dodge away. Block. Drink a little bit. Hit again. Hit him once. Maybe I have to use the frog gear to do this. Whatever the absolute best equipment is, has to be on me.
No. Reggie wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frogs had taken from him. His father, his friend, his kingdom.
It doesn't matter how angry you are, Geralt, how angry Reggie is either, because the developers made it so that the third form does incredible damage. In this form, he looks like he doesn't do any attacks that requires blocking. It's all dodging, all of them. Which is why this is so easy to do. Because there's not much I have to actually remember that's different. I blocked. Nope, he wasn't doing... Eight more times. I think, honestly, I feel like there's going to be several videos of this, everyone. And at this point, I don't know what to do. Do we just keep dying to him over and over again? I feel like we do. Oh. Nope. Can't swing at him. That was lucky, Tim. Do I have to dodge a second? No, I'll dodge a second time. He dodges the second time. Maybe, okay, I'm beginning to see there is a slight pattern here. And then, well, I'm wrong. Too far away to actually hit him there. Our brother is also overcompensating. About to go into second form.
No, Reggie wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frogs had taken from him. His father,
One.
his friend, his kingdom.
Two.
They wouldn't take his brother. And they wouldn't take him.
Third form. Wrong thing, Tim. I can't do anything about that. Oh, Tim! I feel like that tongue's hitbox isn't accurate. I feel like that misses us sometimes, but it still counts as a hit. We did okay there. I began to see something. I think we kind of have to play that final round kind of close to him. At least I blocked it. Nope, wrong thing to do. And it looks like if I can follow up on the dodges, we can actually strike him. But I have to get lucky deciding which direction he's actually doing the instant dodge in. One more hit will put him into second move. Good job, brother.
No, Reggie wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frogs had taken
All right,
from
here we go.
his father, his friend, his kingdom. They wouldn't take his brother, and they wouldn't take him.
Knocks me back. Throws the spear. Leaps over me. Hit him. Move away. Hit him. He moves back. And then we get to 2 again. 1. 2. 1. 2. Final form. Be close to him, Tim. Good. Bite. Spit. That's the tongue. That's the tongue. Yep. That's the spit. That's the bite. Here comes the spit. Or not. I can't tell what he's doing. Yep. Normal. Oh, range attack. Tongue lash. I'm gonna drink to heal. Spit's next, Tim. Now comes the sweep. The bite. Here comes the spit. The tongue. The sweep. Bite. Spit. Nope. Tongue. Crap. Sweep's next. Spit's next, apparently. Ah ha 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 ha. 6 more times. I think I'm beginning to learn the pattern, assuming he sticks with that next time. I said I was gonna look at the gear, and I never did. It's tempting to use the gun or a vial of poison in this round to make this a little faster, but I feel like we don't need them here because we can get him to stage 2 most of the time.
No, Reggie wouldn't believe it. Everything the evil frogs had taken from him, his father, his friend, his kingdom.
2.
They wouldn't take his brother, and they wouldn't take him.
That was greedy, Tim. Alright, spits first. Generally. Tongue. Then comes the, the swing. You get 3 attacks, and then he's back to the chomp. Spit. Tongue. Oh, sweet, next, okay. Get away. Give him the spit. Uh-oh. Wow, did I really roll under that?
Chief was dead, and the kingdom saved. But what did it matter if his brother was gone?
Let's go back to the Crimson Fort. Might want to help your brother, Reggie. Help your wounded brother. And doesn't it figure to at the very end you accidentally hit equip on both pieces of gear? We did it! We did it! I just had to learn that pattern. And that's not so bad that he decides to do the same thing more or less. Although, he did mix it up slightly, but I got lucky with the roll under of that one swing, or I think I would have lost the tempo. I thought we were losing to him this entire episode, so that's great. That we actually managed to win.
The rat folk rejoiced to have their king home. They had prepared for Reggie's coronation in the throne room. They had been sure he would return to them. To Reggie, it was a bittersweet victory. He had proved himself, but it came at a cost higher than gold.
At least our brother is alive, though we lost... Oh, what was his name? What was our mole friend's name? Oh, I can't remember what his name was. Darn it. Now I'll have to go watch my videos to see what his name was. I remember it sounded like a normal name, though, but damn it, I wish I could remember. Of course, we're going to end this by going to the throne. You are now king, Redgi. Hey! We lose a lot of defense, we pick up a lot of weight, it's the best frog equipment, and it looks like a... For some reason it reminds me of what my father was wearing. We will absolutely wear it. Ooh, and a better one-handed weapon, or at least it matches what we currently had. We'll wear this too. We get a better two-handed sword, we'll take that. I like the shield.
It was the start of a true golden age, free of the scourge of frog spawn. Working with the molefolk below, they built a new kingdom of steam and industry and wonder. But that is, as they say, a tale for another time.
Hey, okay, that's it. I'm pretty sure we can keep playing the game. You know, well, actually, I don't know, so I probably shouldn't say. Or say anything that might get me in trouble. But I know there's more stuff to do that I guess we didn't do. Either I guess we have to do that before we walk down here to the throne, or before the final battle, or maybe we can still play this game afterwards. So when we get back to the title screen, we'll reload and see where the game puts us. I'm assuming because we got some better gear that we can keep playing. I like it. I mean, this isn't going to be a proper review of it, but it's a great game. As long as you don't get too disheartened about dying to the bosses over and over again, as I was in the prior episode. This one I didn't think we were going to beat the boss this go, but once I saw that he does have a pattern at the very end, that wasn't so difficult. And of course, I wasn't watching anyone else play this game, so I had no clue what it was. But in any case, that was great. I can't believe we won. I love the art for the game. I think the sound effects in this game are some of the best sound effects made in a game. By far and large, I've enjoyed I've enjoyed all of it. The music was great too. Though I do wish it was just more sound effects everywhere. They got the wind, the rain, the sound of the storms, the windmills, everything was so well done. I like the different creatures as well. I liked the gameplay. I love the way the combat works for the most part. I do think that the AI should probably, because it tends to indicate it's attacking, I do think it should indicate whenever it attacks, because sometimes the enemies have an attack that they don't telegraph, and I don't know, you telegraph all the rest of it. But overall, I guess I can forgive it that. I can't imagine what the hardest difficulty level is like, given how difficult normal mode, which is what we played, was. Holy crap, that was tough. And I have, since playing this game for my channel, I did try starting over again, and I remember also attempting to beat the Mozzie King again earlier on, and I wasn't able to beat him a second time. I just kept dying, despite the fact I was trying to fight close to him, which I thought was the secret to beating him, since we died to him only once, I think, on my channel. My goodness. If I had some criticism to level towards the game, I think we've heard most of it. It would be about the gear. I wish there was more, I wish blunt weapons did something special compared to slashing swords, compared to axes. Like, axes would do the most damage, but maybe weigh the most or have the most delay between their attacks. Maces or hammers would do the most damage to undead. Spears would have the biggest amount of range, but the lowest amount of damage or something of the sort. But it doesn't seem to matter very much as long, or at all, as long as you are paying attention to weight versus the damage they do compared to each other. And the same thing for two-handed weapons. I wish there was a little more variety there. I also kind of wish that all the bows, different weapons, that the weapons that had the least ammo did the most damage, but you had obviously the most shots with the standard bow. So I thought it was kind of weird when the normal bow did more damage than the crossbow does, considering that the crossbow weighs more. Like, there's never a reason to use the crossbow, and it has less ammo than the normal bow, for example. What else is there? I kind of wish there was more stuff to spend our bits and iron on. We had max for each of them right at the end of the game. And it'd be neat if there was something to spend the money on, or alternatively, they gave, well, I don't know if I'm about to agree with 100% with what I'm about to say, but maybe if they required you to spend bits in iron in order to replenish your poison or your bolts, for example. There was no other way to do it, but then you might end up in a situation where you have to farm. And so, well, I'd rather there not be farming than there be farming. So I'm willing to forgive the game a few of those little inconsistencies. No bugs encountered throughout the entirety of the Galaxy. We encountered lots of bugs, so we defeated them, but nothing that crashed the game. I liked their choice of narrator. Geralt is a fantastic choice. He did the reading very well. I like the sound effects for all the different creatures as well. The speaking. I thought that was well done. I like the Mole Kingdom and the arena down below. There was that optional boss that we didn't fight. There was the statues that we didn't place as well. So maybe we'll do one more video where we'll try that boss a few times to at least show you him. We'll see if there's anything else that we can do in the game. And we'll place that last statue. And we'll do that in the next video. Yeah, we'll have one more video after we try logging back into the game and see where it is that we're placed. But yeah, I can definitely recommend this game. I liked it. I very much liked it. It's not too long either. Part of me wishes there was a whole nother chapter or two, but it's best to end the game at a part where the people want more than rather they wish there was not quite as much.
The greatest threat was conquered. But Redgi wondered if there were any tasks he'd left unfinished, or foes left undefeated. Now was the time to be sure.
Hey! Alright, there is more to do. So why don't we walk out? We'll go to a chest. And we'll go ahead and equip some different gear on us. Or at least I thought there was a chest here. Let's go upstairs then. Well, there's no quests there. Alright, so then there is more to do. So we'll do a little more then in the next video. The first thing we're going to do is re-outfit ourselves. Although the light armor does look fantastic. Maybe we should keep it at that then. Although we did put ourselves back in medium weight, Tim, with that helmet. That's a medium shield. It's our light shield. I don't want to wear frog equipment. There we go. We'll go back to lightweight, and we'll keep our one-handed sword, which I'm guessing is our father's weapon. You know, we will use the Frog King's spear as a memento for who we killed there at the very end. Okay, so I'm going to stop here then, and we will do one more video, and we'll take a peek around and see what else there is to do. We'll do the things that I mentioned, and we'll see... Yeah, we'll do those things we mentioned at the very least. If we can find anything else to do, we'll do it too. If nothing else, I guess we'll walk through the realms and see everyone and see what they say, if there is anything else that they'll say to us. So one more video, everyone, and I hope to see you then.